Hello everyone. Today I want to share my views on international politics. As you know that international politics is a very interesting subject, and international politics is to maintain the relationship between the different countries, to maintain the economical relationship, to maintain the political relationship, and to maintain the diplomatical relationship between the different countries, and to maintain the foreign affairs. And it is a interdisciplinary subject because it is correlated to the history, economics and sociology, and as well as politics. So why international relations are very important? International relations are very important because to for the development, of the country, for the economical development, for the political development, for the diplomatic development, and to maintain the peace, to overcome the poverty, and to explore the business. Okay, and if there is a issue between the two countries or different countries, to resolve the matter, cooperation is must. Okay, now in the international relation, I want to discuss the Indo-China relations. In Indo-China relation, I want to discuss first of all the historical background of Indo-China relation. As you know that India-China are also called Sino-Indian relations, Indian-Chinese relations, and bilateral relationship in between them. Bilateral relationship means they have all relations, economic, political, diplomatic, in historical time. Okay, and the tone of relationship has varied over time. Okay, the two nations have short economic cooperation with each other. They have a full economical cooperation, but sometimes there is a issue, border disputes in between them. So economical power decreases or affected of both the countries. Okay, it's the main point. Now China was established on 1st October 1949, and he maintained the relationship between India and China in 1950. First of all, the modern relationship between India and China developed in 1950, and they were both the regional power in Asia at that time, and they have a fastest growing major economies in the world at that time. Okay, like that. Now, the embassy of the two countries. Indian embassy is in Beijing and the Chinese embassy is in New Delhi. The Indian ambassador is Vikram Mishri and the Chinese ambassador is Sun Vi Dong. And the cultural and economic relation between India and China. Number one, cultural and economic relation between China and India date back to ancient times. Its cultural and economical relations date back to ancient time. पुराने समय से चले आ रहे हैं. The Silk Road not only served as a major trading route between India and China, but is also credited for facilitating the spread of Buddhism. Silk Road is not developed for only trading, but also for the development of the Buddhism. Okay, from India to East Asia. Number two, during 19th century, China growing opium trade with the British East Company triggered the First and Second Opium Wars during World War II. British India and Republic of China both played a crucial role in halting the progress of Imperial Japan. Okay, they both, India and China, has a great relationship to halt the progress of Imperial Japan. Now, economical and diplomatical growth. Relations between contemporary China and India have been characterized by border dispute resulting in 3 military conflicts. You have already know that India and China have a border dispute sometimes. Okay, there were three military conflicts: Sino-Indian War 1962, Chola Incident in 1967, Sino-Indian Christmas 1987. Okay, now in early 2017, the two countries clashed at the Doklam Plateau along the disputed Sino-Bhutanese border. 2017 में दोनों कंट्रीज डोकलाम प्लेटोस के लिए क्लैश हो गया, दोनों की आर्मीज का इन द साइनो भूटानीज बॉर्डर पे. बट इन late 1980s, both countries have successfully rebuilt diplomatic and economical ties. Okay, but in 1980s they have to maintain the diplomatic and economical relationship. Okay, in 2017 two countries have to be clashed for the Doklam Plateau. Okay, and in 1980s they have a diplomatic and economical relationship. Okay, now number 3, in 2008 China became India's largest trading partnership, and the two countries have extended their strategical and military relations. In 2008 China and India has a trading partnership. They have a fully trade between them, and they have to develop a military relationship and strategical relationship. Okay, number 4, despite growing economical and strategical ties, there are a lot of hurdles for India and PRC means China to overcome. Okay, they have a economical relationship, they have a strategical and military relationship, but sometimes they have a many hurdles in between them. Okay, they have a trade imbalance heavily. Okay, and they have a border disputes sometimes, and they have to fail to resolve the border dispute at that time. Okay, now number 5, in June 2012 China stated its position that Sino-Indian ties could be most bilateral partnership. In 2012 China and India have a bilateral partnership. Okay, and because at that month the Prime Minister Manmohan Singh and China's Premier Wen Jianping have a bilateral trade. They have increased the bilateral trade in between the two countries to $100 billion by 2015 तक. उन्होंने कितना इंक्रीज किया बायलैटरल ट्रेड? $100 billion. Okay, now number 6, bilateral trade between China and India touched US $89.6 billion in 2017. In 2017-18 में China and India have a bilateral trade touched to $89.6 billion. Okay, with the trade deficit widening to $62.9 billion in China favor. In 2017, the volume of bilateral trades between India and China stands at $84.5 billion trade. It means that they both have a bilateral trade in between them. Okay, now treaties between India and China. There are 5 treaties in between them. Okay, and both have a responsible to maintain that treaties. Okay, both armies, both India's army and Chinese army have to be responsible to maintain that treaties, to maintain the border management, to maintain the protocols of the agreements, to maintain the procedures of the agreements, to resolve the matter of border issues. Okay, now the 5 treaties are: number 1, 1993 Agreement of Maintenance of Peace and Tranquility along the LAC. 1993 में agreement हुआ to maintain the peace in the LAC, line of actual control, to resolve the matter with peace if there is a issue. Okay, number 2, 1996 Agreement of Confidence Building Measures in the Military Field along the LAC. If there is a issue in LAC, line of actual control, they have to be confidence to not to be interfere in between them. Okay, एक दूसरे की बाउंड्री पे हस्तक्षेप नहीं करेंगे. ओके, शांति से दोनों बैठ करके क्या करेंगे, मैटर को सॉल्व करेंगे. ओके, लाइक दैट. ओके, नाउ नंबर 3, 2005 Protocol on the Modalities of Confidence Building Measures in the Military Fields along the LAC. 2005 में भी प्रोटोकॉल हो to build the confidence between the two countries military fields में along the LAC. Okay, now 2012 Agreement on the establishment of working mechanism for consultation and coordination on India's China border affairs. If there is an issue between India and China border, okay, they have to be resolved with their consultation and with coordination. It's the 2012 agreement. Number 5, 2013 Border Defense Cooperation Agreement. If there is a issue in between them, they have to be cooperate border defense cooperation. agreement. Okay, even though the above treaties are in the place for both sides to negotiate, it is hoped that miraculously China may change. Uh, because of these treaties, it has to be maintained that China has to be changed, but it doesn't happen. Okay, and New Delhi, the government has to be frame the policies. Okay, now retired Lieutenant General H.S. Penang believed that China is under the impression that India won't sky Chin back, and area of eastern Ladakh, that was the central issue of 1962 war. Okay, uh, here many experts believes that China is under the impression that India wants Sky King back. India wants their places back. Okay, because it is the central issue of 1962 war. Okay, my assessment is that PLA has deployed maximum one brigade each in Galwan River Valley and along the north bank of Pangong. Galwan River and Pangong TSO, इन सब को वो वापस पाना चाहता है कौन? इंडिया. ओके, like that. Okay. Now, the other experts like Harsh V. Pant, these are also experts that they have given many quotations. China may be trying to gain India's support in the global investigation of the origin of coronavirus may just be rooted in nationalism. China is picking fight with multiple actors simultaneously amid ongoing health pandemic present because of what it sees as a nationalist imperative, they said. Other experts said that they want to be India's support for the investigation of the coronavirus. Okay, like that. Many experts have their own views. Okay, now the two sides have established mechanism both at military and diplomatic levels to resolve situation which may arise in border areas peacefully through dialogue. We continue to remain engaged through these channels. Okay, both sides. It means that India or China has a diplomatic and has a many meetings to resolve the matters. Okay, at the military level and diplomatic level. First of all, they have to be solve the matter through peacefully through dialogue. Okay, and as you know that nowadays the border issue is also very in high level. Okay, and there is no issue. There is a issue in between the India and China. Okay, and there is a big issue. Okay, so please, if you like the video, please like the video, subscribe the channel and share the video. Okay, thank you.